Hello world, hello YouTube, this is Fred from www.evadum.com, the home of the music projects Duality Micro, Evade, CEM and Rec, and of course the Vedran radiocast. This radiocast runs every Friday at 22:03 CET. You can get all the informations in my Linktree. And why I start today do my first video with talking and later some music. The reason is because I want to show you a new interesting product of the nanoloop range by Oliver Vicio. You can find all informations about that on www.nanoloop.com. And today I want to show you this new product. It is Nanoloop 2, and I must say it is wonderful. There is many stuff, many functions under the hood in the inside of this cartridge, and there are some very interesting details on the outside. And in this video I would say I will show you some stuff about what to find on the outside of this cartridge. And I must say sorry for my bad English, I'm not the best presenter, but I hope you can get some interesting informations in this video, and later, like I promised, there will be some music. Okay, what is interesting on this cartridge? The new very nice design. It is a cartridge for the GBA, the Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Advance SP, and you can put in this and the older Nanoloop 2 cartridge into the DS Lite. But what was always a little problem is that when you put in this Nanoloop 2 into DS Lite, you don't have the opportunity to sync because the DS Lite didn't have a link port. On GBA there is a link port, and with some modded audio cables, link cables, it is possible to sync this Nanoloop and other Nanoloop with pocket operators or the Korg Volca range and the monotribe. And I believe now it is possible to sync this Nanoloops via a modular system. But more about that information you can find on the Nanoloop page. But now with this new cartridge and the audio sync plug on the cartridge, you can put this into a DS Lite like before, but you can sync now Nanoloop 2 to the Korg Volca range, pocket operators or the other stuff I said. You can use a simple 3.5mm jack cable. So this is really interesting, very nice. I like to use my Nanoloops for cool electronic music, and sometimes I prefer to do the drum stuff not with one of the channels, the 4 channels of the Game Boy. Sometimes I like to outsource that, and there comes the Volca range in the game. In my future tunes, chip tunes I do as Duality Micro, I will use Volca kick for the bass drum, and maybe the other percussion elements I will do on the cartridge with Nanoloop. And what have we more on the outside? Yes, we have an interesting design of this card. Oliver designed this card now with some holes, and these holes will match with some bricks of Lego-like blue bricks. I'm not sure if Lego has this kind of plates in his range for matching with the holes, and with these holes you can place these little bricks on the surface of this card, and it is very nice looking, and it is easier now to fit in the card holder. And well, of course you can now put in Lego bricks too on this, and you can do your own custom designs for the future. Very interesting design decision I found, very cool. And of course it's very nice to put into the card slot, easy to match. Well, and like I say, you can put it in the DS Lite, and some days before I made a mod on a broken DS Lite. It was the old DS Lite of my son. The upper screen was damaged, and there's a wonderful mod kit outside from Z-Labs, and with that you can mod your broken DS Lite to an interesting, nice console, and the internet calls that the Game Boy Macro. You have the possibility to use GBA, so Game Boy Advance games, on the DS with this slot, and so also you can now use the nanoloop cartridge in it, and so you have a very nice machine for nanoloop 2. And of course you can use your DS Lite too, because like I mentioned before, with this sync audio you have the possibility to sync nanoloop to other gear. So, and I would say enough talking for now. Now I will show you a little first jam with nanoloop 2, this fine new version on my Game Boy Macro, with a little help by the Volca kick to do some good techno kick job. So, like I say, on the nanoloop side there are a bunch of new informations and some new screenshots of the upcoming products. There will be more very interesting stuff, and what I'm very happy about, there will be a new nanoloop device. Very interesting. All you can get an information about that you will find on the nanoloop side. Okay, so far from me. Now it's time for some music, and enough for bad English talking from me. I hope you enjoyed it and get some informations about that, and we see you soon here on my channel with some music. And now I switch to my little music desk for my little hardware devices, and I will play a little tune with this nice setup. Greetings!